Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing my makeup routine. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I do this makeup here that I'm wearing right now. This is my go-to makeup. I generally don't actually wear makeup every single day, Monday to Friday. Even when I'm going places, going out, the most that I'll do is sort of like an eyebrow and mascara. That's about it. Only when I'm going out or when I really just want to be great will I actually put on a full face of makeup, including foundation. Just as a disclaimer, guys, I'm not a professional. I'm not Jackie Aina. I'm not, I'm just little me, and I do it the way that I do it, and this is what works best for me. First, I like to just make sure my hair is out of the way, and then I like to jump straight into maintaining my skin. I prefer to maintain my skin and spend more money towards my skincare routine than towards my makeup. So you'll notice that I have a lot of high-end and low-end makeup. So I like to start off by maintaining my pimples. I have a few pimples. We all get pimples from time to time. At the present time, I have this ginormous one in the center of my head. So we like to take care of that first. I like to use Benzac, which I've been really loving for my skin in terms of pimples and stuff, and it helps by decreasing the bacteria that causes pimples. So that's what I like to use just on the area, just to make sure that it's well protected and I'm not aggravating or irritating the pimple anymore. Then I like to go in with some sunscreen. Of course, protect your skin. I always tell people this. If you're on my Instagram, you would know that I have been raving about this one sunscreen. It's not sponsored, guys. I just really love it. So then I like to go in with my tinted La Roche Posay sunscreen just around my face, just to make sure my face is well covered, and my lips as well. Then we actually want to begin the makeup. So I like to start off with my eyebrows, just by doing my eyebrows with a normal brown pencil. So I like to fill them in as natural as possible. I like to fill my brows in so they look somewhat natural. I don't like them to be too rough, too thick, too bulky, too harsh. I just want to make them as nice as possible, and I like to use hair-like strokes in the brows so that they don't end up looking too caterpillar-like. Then I like to go in with obviously brow gel to just set my brows. I'm just using a generic brow gel. I think this one was from Sportsgirl. Then I like to conceal my brows with my concealer, and the concealer that I like to use is from the Fenty matchsticks, and I use the color Suede. They came in the 3-pack, so the last shades. I like to use the color Suede to just highlight my brows top and bottom, and then obviously blend it out. It's a lot of blending. I like to do a lot of blending. I like to make everything look unified, no harsh lines, no anything like that. Typical, makeup stuff, And I like to begin with my foundation, and the foundation that I use is the Fenty Beauty foundation, and I use the color 430. It looks really light in the packaging and also when you put it on first, but as you guys can see on me, it actually matches my skin tone. It does oxidize. I did get it color matched at Sephora, so I always recommend people get it color matched. It's a lot better than spending $40, $50, $60 on a foundation and realizing that it's the wrong color. I like to go in with 1.1 to 1.5 pumps. I don't like to be looking too cakey or anything like that, just all over my face, and then I'll begin blending it with a flat top brush. It's just a generic brush. My brushes are not anything special or anything like that. I just like to make sure that it's blended into my neck, and we're good to go. Then obviously concealing and highlighting. I like to conceal and highlight with, again, the Fenty Beauty matchstick in the color Suede. I like to highlight under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose and on my forehead here, and then also on my chin area, and just a little bit here on the top of my lip. I like to go in with 2 highlighters because the Fenty Beauty is quite it's a matchstick, so it has to warm up a little bit. So I like to also go in with the liquid concealer, which is the Maybelline concealer in the color 45. So I'll mix those two, especially under my eyes. That's where I'll put it most. Mix those two together. I do like a bit of a highlighted look happening there, and make sure that I blend that in. And then also I'll go in with contour. I'll contour at the same time. I like to contour with the Fenty Beauty Match Stick, again in the color Espresso. And as you guys can see, I like to contour just under my cheeks and on my forehead. Gotta decrease the forehead size, and then also like my jawline and stuff like that. And then I'll blend it all in together at the same time. I like to sort of make it look as one. I don't like too much harsh sort of things happening. And then I like to set my highlighter with a translucent powder. I use the Australis Ready Set Go translucent powder. It's just an Australian brand, and it's just a basic translucent powder. I like to put that in on the places that I've highlighted, and then I'll let that bake while I start doing my wing liner. I am a fanatic for a wing liner. I love wing liner with my entire existence. I go in with two liners, which is the Savvy Eyeliner liquid liner, just a generic brand from Priceline, and then I also go in with the Maybelline Precise Curvy marker, which is a thick sort of marker. I like to begin with the marker, and then when I'm trying to do my wing and stuff, that's when I'll go in with the finer liquid liner from Savvy. After I line my eyes, I like to remove that translucent powder from under my eyes and on those, and I like to do that with just sweeping it off with a brush, a fluffy brush, and then beginning with my Savvy mineral powder in the color dark to just blend everything in so that it's not too white cast with the translucent powder. Then I like to finish my eyes. I like to use the Fenty Match Sticks, the highlighter stick, which is, for me, the color is cinnamon, and I like to use that on my eyes. I generally don't wear a lot of eye makeup. This is about as best as it'll go, unless I'm actually going to a wedding or something like that. That's when I'll actually whip out my eyeshadow palettes. Then I like to do my eyelashes. I don't wear falsies. All I like to wear is mascara, and I use two mascaras. These are my diehards ever since I started wearing makeup. These are the two mascaras that I've ever used, which is the Maybelline Great Lash and the Maybelline Falsies. I love the Maybelline Falsies. So that's what I like to use. I like to go in first with the Maybelline Great Lash, and then I'll go in with the falsies after that, just to make sure everything is popping. After I do my mascara, I like to then highlight. I'm not a big highlight fanatic, so I just, you know, do it for the gram, do it because. So I like to highlight my nose, the tip of my nose, also the sides of my cheeks, my cheekbones, and I like to blend it out. I don't like it being too harsh. I like it very subtle. And then also my Cupid's bow, I like to highlight that as well. Then I begin with my go-to lipstick. I use, again, the generic brown liner from eBay. So I'll go in with that just to line my lips. And then I'll go in with the Australis velourlips matte lipstick in the color zam-chic. It's this brown, very nice dark color. Just make sure that my lips are coated and they're looking good. And then I like to highlight it a little bit so there's a bit of definition, because it is quite muted and you can just look like just, you know, bland sort of situation if you just put that on by itself. So I like to go in with the Maybelline Stay Matte lipstick in the color Latte to Go. It's this very, 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 very light color, so you need to use this with discretion. And I use that at like the middle of my lips, and I like to blend it out as much as possible so it becomes very, like a gradient effect on my lips. And then I'll go in with just a generic lip gloss, just to sort of make sure everything is a bit plump and it's looking a little bit juicy and stuff. And that's what I like to do. That's my go-to everyday makeup. So every time you see me with makeup, it's pretty much that, and either a red lipstick, brown lipstick, or the lipstick has changed. That's about it. I'm not too crazy, not too wild about it. I like to keep it simple and cute. So yeah, I hope you guys have liked this. If you want to see a more glam sort of look from me, make sure you let me know in the comment section. And I hope you guys have liked this video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss a video every time it's posted. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next week. Mwah.